Duck who couldn't fly. On the second island, Patty jumped from the ship like a shipwrecked man to paradise, feeling the warm sand caress his feet. Something in his heart quaked. This adventure will be different, like a compass spinning in crazy winds. Patty, the dreamy duck with a giant appetite that devours mountains of vegetables, had a secret. His useless winds. Nobody noticed. Patty can fly. He ran to a bar restaurant and ordered fruits and vegetables like hunger was so furious pirate. He ate with so much enthusiasm his hat fell like a traitorous leaf, bringing a memory that still makes Patty think after so many years. There was Gush, his father, putting the hat on him with star eyes. Patty, this hat is your golden dreams. Sail. Outside, a crash like a thunder alerted him. A fox and a rabbit, Foxo and Bon, fought like childhood brothers. In a forest storm, Patty stopped them. After apologies and talk, they showed their eternal bond. Excited by their special friendship, Patty invited, "Guys, you should join my crew." They said yes right away. At dawn, they sailed. Foxo and Bon would be his invisible wings, the friendship that lifts impossible dreams. On one of the many islands they had already explored, the crew was fleeing down an impossible vertical waterfall, so high that magical clouds danced around them like enchanted cotton. Suddenly a giant to the edge of the ship like a leaf in a raging wind. Beat Bon caught her firmly like an ancient root before she could fall into the void. Like his usual lightning fast self, Bon came up with a plan, and Foxo carried it out. With powerful legs that could launch mountains, Bon threw Foxo onto a cloud, where the tide was lurking, and then launched Patty as well. While Bon steered the ship alone like a captain in a storm, Patty and Foxo recovered the hats. Just as expected, Foxo couldn't leave without giving the timing crabs a beating. Remember, the beating was so intense that even the sea trembled with laughter. Bon was already relaxed and almost asleep, yet he stayed watchful like an owl on ward, writing for his crew. Back back on the ship and leaving the islands behind, Patty looked at the sunset like a fire that forgets dreams, opened her map and crossed these islands out with an X. With these invisible wings, they were getting closer to their dream, and before the sun went to sleep, they circled islands of green tides. They arrived at Island of Green Tides. Patty was lost in thought. He asked himself how he got there, but a friendly hiss from Foxo and Bon fighting as always woke him up. When they got close to land, Patty saw the evil guardian, just like Gush told him, the Dream Breaker. Patty fixed his hat and jumped with his crew to land, where the guardian waited. For a moment, he felt like he could fly, but really his friends had his back like invisible vines. After a brutal hard fight, the crew defeated the guardian. Then Bond asked, "Why this island?" Patty confessed his wines didn't work because of an accident. Only the healing tide could fix them. But the guardian always said no to all animals. That's why Patty started his adventure. He walked to the bright tide, more beautiful as the sun came up, and his wines healed. He thanked his friends like never before. You were my wings, and so they started their new adventure. Bring all animals to this island. Now without guardian, so everyone can enjoy the healing tides. The truth is, friendship and hope were the treasure Patty found.